about becoming fishers of men. And when I was a kid, I remember there was a picture in our Sunday school class of the disciples fishing, and they were like leaning over a boat and had nets in their hands. And a few years later, I realized how they really fished back then, and it made me real mad that the Sunday school picture was like all wrong. You know? And what they really did, you know, I think the gospel says, and I may be paraphrasing, they cast their nets or threw their nets. And if you've ever been like to South Louisiana or along the Gulf Coast, you may have seen people using this kind of net. And we call them cast nets down there. They use them for bait fish. And that one's kind of small because the fish I catch are small. Now the ones that the disciples used were really, really big, and by the way, very, very heavy. And also they weren't nylon and they weren't bought at Walmart. So, but what you basically did was you had this long piece of rope put on your hand. And of course they did it in boats, man. I can't imagine doing it in a boat and falling over, man. But they're circular, okay? And it got a bunch of strings. And when you throw them out there, if you do it right, which sometimes I do it right, sometimes I don't, it makes like a big circle. And then when you pull it in, the circle kind of closes up like purse strings. And all the fish, or hopefully there are some fish, are inside. And someone said I threw left-handed, and that's probably because my cousins were left-handed and they taught me. But I don't know how well you can see. Well, maybe I can get it to go there in the eye. Maybe you can see it some. But no, it's not going to be able to. I'm going to hit somebody if I ain't careful. But you throw this thing, and it opens up. Yeah, that one kind of opened up when it hits the water. And then when you pull it back up, like I said, it's got all these strings around the circumference. And this one has lead weights. I think they had probably stones or something. And you can see it kind of like pulls up like a purse. You bring it in the boat or over your bait bucket, and all your little bait, fish, and shrimp and stuff fall out. And next time we do this reading, I'm going to remember to get the pictures of the fish they caught, because you know. But anyway, it also tells you this was hard work. We think about fishing as going out with, you know, our favorite beverage and just kind of sitting out and chilling and relaxing and catching fish. But this was hard work. This is a little bitty net. It didn't take a lot of strain. But if you got a great big net, you're throwing it, pulling it in, throwing it, pulling it in, then you know that's kind of a hassle. So it was hard work, and I think that's, you know, take that into consideration when we read about it in our gospel reading. Our song is "Lord, You Have Come to the Lake Shore," and there's a Spanish verse in there. When it comes to Spanish, you can either, like I do, act like you know what you're saying and sing along, or you can just kind of enjoy it. It's a great song. Do we have the words? Oh yeah, terrific. Estribillo is the word for chorus.